Namaskar. My name is Yogesh, and I'm here in OroqCoco City on the island of Mindanao. It's a city of 80,000 people, and more than half of the people are under the poverty line. It's a beautiful place, but most people are really struggling economically. Some of the reasons for that is that people have so much loans at very bad interest rates. They have very fertile lands where they can grow almost anything, but they're not being paid properly for their produce. And they're not processing it into final products. Rather, they're selling it just raw to the cities and they're letting other people make the money off of it. What we're doing here is we're assisting the local people in setting up a prautistic cooperative, a production cooperative where members own a share and they get a share of the profits. A cooperative that prioritizes the people, the planet, and the profits in that order. So this production cooperative should take the local raw materials, do the value adding here, process it into nice, packaged, high quality products that can be sold locally, nationally, and internationally, and allow the local people to make that extra money. We're doing this by setting up decentralized production units. We have 6 production units in different barangays where people can work close to home rather than send their family members to the cities or to other countries and offering higher than average wages. So the coconuts are processed in our barangay units and then shipped by tricycle to our central unit where we do the packaging and the labeling and the quality control. We also have marketing and administration, and this is where we ship everything out. We are pre-approved for FDA so that our products can be sold in the supermarkets, it can be sold in the malls, it can be shipped to other countries and exported as well. So what are we doing? We're creating all natural, healthy, vegan products with no additives and no preservatives, and we're letting the members have a share of the profits. We don't care so much about having big profits. The big value of this is to give high quality employment to people close to their homes.
I am Juna Jipiro, living in one of the barangays in OroqCoco City. I am a mother of 8 children. Before working with OroqCoco, our source of income is making charcoal. Making charcoal is very hard work. When we make charcoal, my family and I were live in the woods for 2 weeks. We make a tent as my husband prepare the works. I am the one who take care of our children and prepare for our foods. During this time, we have loan for our food. By the time that we can sell our charcoal, we have to pay our loan. And the money that we have is doesn't enough to pay our loan, so we start it all over again with another loan. When I heard that there's a training to make a product which come from coconut, I volunteered myself to participate. We worked to perfect the products for 3 months without salaries. When we're finally able to sell our products, we are so happy that we can pay ourselves salary. I hope many people will buy our products so that we can give more employment to our people in our barangay. Thank you very much.
Namaskar. I'm Kedarnath, the youngest Margi in OroqCoco City and also one of the board of director of the cooperative. I am 19 years old and also I am a student. I started when I saw Dada and Yogesh walking in the plaza. Then after a day, I joined their conference about Proud and the project. So suddenly, I really appreciated the idea. So after that, I voluntarily helped Yogesh and Dada go to the barangays. And also, I learned meditation. It's very, very, very powerful. And we're doing our best. I'm doing also my best to move forward to be successful because we know that this project, like a autistic way, it's a very, very big impact, especially when we get all the resources and distribute it properly. That's why we're very thankful that Dada and Yogesh are teaching us the artistic way. We're also having Proud Circle teaching the members about Proud, and they really, really appreciated how important it is. So, thank you and namaskar.
Now, next you'll see a promo video that we have done that shows a bit of how we do the processing, where it's coming from, and the people like that. After that, you will hear from Dara Dharma Vedananda. Thank you very much.
Nagikan sa kanindot nga oroketa, dala mga produktong gikan sa lubi nga nagmugnag kabag-uhan. Gihatag sa OroqCoco nga usa ka kooperatiba ang tibok porsyento sa ginansya o surplus para sa kalambuan ug kaayuhan sa mga komunidad. Dili lang tanan natural, kahimsog ug produktong vegan nga gikan sa lubi ang atong nakuha, kundi nakatabang kita sa gatusan nga mga taga-barangay nga makapahawas gikan sa kalisod nga kahimtang sa kinabuhi ug atong nabatsyagan nga naay kwarta sa lubi.
Ang atong coconut dako gyud dinhi halapad sa Oroquieta, no, naatay 8,036 hectares of coconut. And then karon gyud nga sitwasyon sa giingon na barato kayo ang kupras, compare pud sa atong kupra nga dili pud siya competitive, mo nang hinggo into value adding kita. So nagsugod ta sa unong ka barangay nga atong gikuan.
Kadaghanan sa mga produktong lubi kay gipanghimo sa mga pabrika. Apan ang OroqCoco nagmugnag lokal nga sentro sa produksyon sa matag barangay nga magahatag og dekalidad nga trabaho nga duol ras mga tawo ug ilang matag balay. Alang niini, dili na kinahanglan mo abroad pa ang ilang mga bana ug mga anak aron makalikom og salapi.
Ako si Merlin Banawa, nagpuyo sa Binuangan, Oroqueta City. Dako kay kog pasalamat sa OroqCoco Binuangan Processing Unit kay tungod niini natagaan kog oportunidad mo trabaho nga dili nako kinahanglan pang moadto sa sentro.
Ang mga hilaw nga materyales gipalit gikan sa lokal nga gagmayng tag-iya sa yuta. Giani sa mga lokal nga tawo ug gi-inisyal pagproseso sa matag barangay. Nilambigit sa tibuok pamilya sa makahuluganan nga trabaho. Amo dayong gisala, gilutog utro, o gikontrol ang kalidad sa matag produkto sa among sentro nga FDA approved nga pasilidad aron ang labing kataas nga kalidad ang maungnaa sa inyong mga botilya.
Ako si Yogesh, usa ka konsultant sa OroqCoco. Matag adlaw kami manganta ug mag-meditate sa pulo nga babanam kewalam nga nagpasabot og gugma sa tanan. Kini maoy naghimo sa among mga empleyado nga layo sa kapitos ug kagool. Ug kini nagadungag og gugma sa among produkto.
Ang OroqCoco kay pinauyon sa socio-economic theory o PROUT, Progressive Utilization Theory, nga mao ang tanan bahin sa lokal nga pagpaningkamot sa kaugalingon o paghatag gahom sa lokal nga mga tawo.
Jason Almonte, former mayor sa siyudad sa Oroqueta, usa ka supporter and organizer sa OroqCoco project. Miabot ang panahon nga limitado na ang kita sa lubi, ang kupras dili na makasustain sa usa ka pamilya. So nangita og pamaagi nga daghan pa kayong maayong produkto nga mahimo sa mga lubi. Pero ang maong project gimugna dili lang usa ka pamilya ang makabenepisyo kundi komunidad.
We made sure nga ang business plan sa maong proyekto 100% of its profit must go back to the community. Mao na ang pinaka-importante nga aspeto ani nga programa.
From the moment that we started our work in Oroqueta, the target has been to enable the poor to collectively raise themselves out of their poverty. And when we have got to the point that many are so benefiting, then we will offer to apply the same principles in other cities and create a multi-city model. Namaskar. It was about 10 years ago that we started trying to make any kind of a model Prout project in universities, among farmers, among artists, then among general people. That was in Manila, that was in Iloilo, that was in Cebu, and many efforts failed, but at the same time, every effort was a learning experience until finally the cosmic mind was satisfied that enough efforts had been made, sincerity had been demonstrated, and it brought us in contact with some political figures from the city of Oroqeta, a city of 80,000 people in Mindanao. They became interested in Prout. The entire elected officials, the main elected officials, the main unelected officials experienced a workshop about Prout. They became enthusiastic, and then we started working. And where 50% of that population is suffering from poverty, so we started making organic backyard gardens. And step by step, more than 1,000 gardens were created. People were able to get food they needed. People had some extra food left over, vegetables left over that they could sell. And therefore the city constructed a marketplace for organic products just next to the main marketplace. All of this was done in the full cognizance that it was a Prout project guided by Ananda Marga. And people became interested in meditation, people became interested in the Prout ideology, and they learned these things, and it was very good. But still, we didn't feel that we had impacted the poverty sufficiently. So then we applied Proutistic analytics to understand what would be the most potential resource there, which had not been tapped, and it was coconuts. With over 8,000 hectares of coconut trees, so many things led on, and now it led on to the Manila Coconut House, where we met with the leaders or the owners of that place, and yes, they agreed to teach our people, and we learned many very good products, and therefore the cosmic mind leading from one thing to another, now we have a dynamic and growing cooperative. We've gone through so many legal hurdles, many obstacles along the way. Of course, it always happens with any really noble project. But we can expect that if we continue as we're going, it is just a matter of some months before we have a good number of members, a good number of employees who are all motivated in a decentralized way. They're participating in the decision making. It is truly a Proutist economic, and then it will become truly a Proutist economic model, an impressive one. And then there are cities already interested, but we are waiting until we can really show them something good, and then it will start to spread in other cities. Now, like this, we need maximum models, not only here in Maharlika, which is commonly called Philippines, but we need them all over the world, so that people who are learning about Prout all over the world through the ideological efforts of the many hundreds of sincere volunteers we have around the world who are propagating the ideas, but we need to show the models also. And this will convince so many good people that Prout is important and necessary, a very important key to bringing about the kind of change that we require in this world, that we desperately require, that the suffering humanity and the suffering world of nature requires. And it depends on you. Do you have a strong enough desire to make these things happen? Are you ready to work for it? Because if so, the cosmic mind will help you and we will succeed. Thank you very much. Namaskar.